In my hands, I have the Victiv P10 70-inch tripod that I picked up, and looking forward today to sharing more with you. If you are looking for a budget tripod for a smartphone, for an action camera, or maybe even a lightweight mirrorless camera, primarily really for indoors. I know this will come up about using it outdoors as well. Look forward to talking about that. And not only is this a tripod, but it's also a selfie stick. So again, great value for the money and under $20. I'll be sure to put my referral link in the description as well as in the comment section so you can check it out. Now, what is included with it? It does come with the phone adapter. It does come with an angle adapter, and then also a remote, which is a shutter remote for taking photos and videos. And then you also have the instructions. It also has in here, it does have this pouch. And so what's nice is you keep it protected, and you can also just throw that in the bag. So there you go. The remote, by the way, works via Bluetooth. And so, you know, it's a pretty basic remote, but that does come with a little added bonus. Now, the way this works, first of all, is you have this angle adapter piece that you would just screw on the tripod thread, and then you would put the phone adapter piece on. Now, the tripod does have a little knob for tightening, so we're gonna just tighten that up real quick. And the adapter piece as well, what is nice is it does have an additional thread so you can attach another accessory on top of that. Now, as far as for the adapter piece here, it allows you to adjust two different ways. You can go up and down, or you can go vertical or horizontal, and I'll show you that once I put my phone on. And then you just open the legs. It does have a knob, by the way, a knob on here, and you turn that, and that allows you to make it easier to open and close and also stay in place. Now, the higher the legs are like that, the lower the tripod is. Again, this is supposed to go up to 70 inches. It does have the levers that lock in place, which is nice and easy. You don't have to worry about turning any knobs. And there you go. So that makes it, again, at a little bit lower. And if you want to make it go even higher, you can turn the knob, push it down the legs like this, all the way down, and now it's even taller. Now, I'm about 6 feet, so this will give you an idea. This is gonna be, for most people, too high, but if you wanted to maybe use this to shoot something, some scenery or something like that, then maybe you would see some benefit there. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower this a little bit. Now, as far as the tripod connector, it does have rubberized pieces on both sides. I have a thicker piece on the back of my Google Pixel phone, so I find it doesn't give enough width for a thicker case, so you'll have to probably take your case off or get a thinner case. Like here I have an iPhone and it stays on no problem. Now, as I mentioned, you can adjust the angle one of two ways. You can go up, back and forth like that, or you can rotate the phone vertical and horizontal. So that's nice. You get all these different angles, and then you are good to go. Now, as far as it being stationary, you know, inside on a flat surface, it should stay just fine. You've got rubberized legs there, and there you go. It will work fine. I did take it outside. I put it on the grass. You could see it stayed fine, but you know, depending upon how heavy, let's say you put a mirrorless camera, that might cause it to tip. On a grassy surface, if you're gonna be on cement, you should probably be fine, but you really need a flat surface. As soon as you get a slight incline or decline, it probably will tip over, so just keep that in mind. Now, if you wanna turn this into a selfie stick, let me show you this. So what you wanna do is lower the levers all the way down, lock them in place, and then you undo the knob. So then you could slide this bottom piece, the legs, off. So, actually what you do is there's a knob here. First you gotta unscrew the knob like that. And then you could then slide this off. And now you got yourself a selfie stick. How cool is that? So there you go. And then you can put your phone on and you could take advantage of that. So you got the best of both worlds. So if you wanted to take some scenery high up, you can really, this thing can really expand quite a bit. So you could see there, and then you can adjust the angle of this so it's more on an angle, and then you could really, get high out there. Now I got to just tighten this up a little bit. There we go. So you can really get high like that, which is very cool. And if you don't need something to go this long, then you could just come in a little bit, and actually it's probably too long, but there you go. So then you could use it as a selfie stick. And then once you're done, all you need to do, slide it back into the legs, and you would just screw that on like that, and you're good to go. Then now can start using it as a tripod. Now what you'd probably want to do too is, so it's on right, you want to actually, which I didn't do correctly, it does have a groove on the tripod. So I'm going to pop that out, and I want to make sure that the screw lines up with the groove. So when I lock it in place, it will lock in place properly. Then I could screw this back on, and I should be good to go. So it's a really great value for the money. I think that for under 20 bucks, this has worked really well for my needs. And I would say it's great because it also gets nice and tall, and it's got multiple uses. So check it out, and if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you think. I think it's a great value, huh? I think you can definitely get a lot of use out of it. Again, outside has some limitations. On a windy day, yes, if it's very breezy, it may tip over, but I think for most parts outside on cement, you'll be okay. So thanks again for joining me. Have a great one, and see you on the next video. Take care.